Have you ever felt like you're just not getting ahead? No matter how hard you work, you have big dreams, but your resources always seem to fall short. What if I told you there's a timeless blueprint for abundance, one that has been used for centuries to turn scarcity into surplus? Today, we're diving deep into 3 divine laws that Jesus himself used to multiply resources. These aren't just ancient stories. They are powerful, practical principles you can start applying to your life and finances right now. Let's start with the first law. Start with what you have. Think about the story of feeding the 5,000. When the disciples saw the huge crowd, they felt overwhelmed. They saw lack. They told Jesus, "We have only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish." But what did Jesus do? He didn't complain about what was missing. He took exactly what they had, no matter how small it seemed, and used it as the starting point. This is a huge lesson for us. How often do we focus on what we don't have? Not enough money, not enough connections, not enough time. We get paralyzed by our perceived lack, but the law of multiplication begins with acknowledging and using the resources you currently possess. That small savings account, that single skill you've mastered, that one idea you can't stop thinking about, that's your 5 loaves and 2 fish. The universe can't multiply 0. You have to give it something to work with. So, take a moment today to inventory what you do have. Your talents, your knowledge, your relationships, your small financial assets. That is your seed. Don't despise your small beginnings, because that's where all abundance starts. The second divine law is, give thanks for it. This is a step we often skip. Before Jesus multiplied the bread and fish, the scripture says he looked up to heaven and gave thanks. He expressed gratitude for what he had, even when it seemed completely insufficient for the task at hand. Gratitude is not just about being polite. It's a powerful force that shifts your entire frequency. When you are grateful, you move from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance. You're telling the universe, "Thank you for what I have, and I am ready for more." Think about your own life. When you complain about your finances, you are reinforcing the energy of scarcity. You're focusing on the problem. But when you start to genuinely think for the money you do have, even if it's just enough to pay the bills, something magical happens. You start noticing opportunities you missed before. Your mind opens up to creative solutions. Gratitude is the fertilizer for your financial seeds. It creates the fertile ground in which your resources can grow. Start a gratitude practice. Every day, write down 3 things you're financially grateful for. It could be the roof over your head, the food in your fridge, or the $10 in your pocket. Watch how this simple act begins to change your financial reality. Now for the third, and perhaps most crucial law, give it away. This might sound completely counterintuitive, right? If you want more, why would you give away what little you have? But look at what Jesus did. After giving thanks, he broke the loaves and gave them to the disciples to distribute to the people. He didn't hoard the food. He released it. He put it into circulation. And what happened? As they gave, the food multiplied. It kept coming until everyone was fed, with 12 baskets of leftovers. This is the law of circulation. Wealth, like energy, needs to flow. When you hoard your money, your talents, or your knowledge out of fear, you create a dam. The flow stops. The universe works on a principle of give and receive. To receive more, you must be willing to give. This doesn't mean giving away your rent money irresponsibly. It means adopting a spirit of generosity. This could be tipping a little extra, donating to a cause you believe in, sharing your knowledge to help someone else, or investing in a way that helps others grow. When you give, you are demonstrating faith. You are acting as if you live in an abundant universe, and the universe will respond by sending more abundance back to you often in unexpected ways. The flow you create by giving is what opens the floodgates for more to flow back in. So let's recap these 3 powerful laws. 1. Start with what you have. Acknowledge and utilize your current resources, no matter how small. 2. Give thanks for it. Cultivate a state of gratitude to shift your mindset from lack to abundance. And 3. Give it away. Put your resources into circulation with a spirit of generosity to create a flow of receiving. These aren't quick-fix magic tricks. They are deep, spiritual, and psychological principles that require practice and faith. But when you align your actions with these divine laws, you are tapping into the very mechanics of creation. You are positioning yourself not just to receive abundance, but to become a conduit through which abundance flows. Start today. Identify your loaves and fish, give thanks for them, and find a way to share a piece of what you have. You might be shocked at the miracles of multiplication that begin to unfold in your own life. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on creating a life of purpose and abundance. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.